The English Podcast by Ecsplicite.
I met Mandela once, although I'm not sure if I can really call it a meeting, or rather just a glance and a smile as he walked past me. A fleeting moment where I could reach out and touch him if I dared. A few seconds of eye contact in which I felt somehow seen by this great icon, and a smile that felt like the sun shining down on me. It was 1993, and I was 11 years old and visiting my grandparents in Oslo at the time. The Norwegian Nobel Committee had just awarded the Nobel Peace Prize jointly to Mandela and de Klerk for their work on the peaceful ending of the apartheid regime and laying the foundations for a new, democratic South Africa. He made a speech that day. I don't remember it, of course. But I remember he spoke with humility and grace. And I remember the awe with which people listened. The next year, in 1994, South Africa held its first ever democratic elections. And, as we all know, Mandela was elected president. The 5th of December this year is the 10th anniversary of Mandela's death. And a perfect time, really, to remember and to celebrate this incredible person and honor his life and legacy. There really is so much that one could say here. But for me, maybe the parts of him and his story that are particularly inspiring are two things. One is how he never gave up, even in the face of so much adversity. And there's a quote of his that I love. It's, "Do not judge me by my success. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again." And the second thing is how he could forgive with so much grace. And here's another favorite quote of mine. "As I walked out the door toward the gate that would lead to my freedom, I knew if I didn't leave my bitterness and hatred behind, I'd still be in prison." There's still a long walk ahead of us. But I can take these pieces inside me and remember to always get back up. Remember to let go and to forgive and to move on. And continue to be guided and inspired by the life and dreams and words of Nelson Mandela.
So thank you, Inga, for dipping into your own experience and reminding us again why Nelson Mandela's life and spirit should continue to inspire us 10 years after his passing. You will have noticed some of the following vocabulary: a glance, a brief look, a fleeting moment, which means the briefest of moments, to be awarded, to win a prize, to never give up, never abandon, to get back up again, which is to stand up to adversity, and to let go of a negative feeling like bitterness, which is to relinquish those bad thoughts. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.